Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a Bathing Garden Destash haul. Someone, I think it was my friend Emma. Hey Emma, if you happen to be watching, had requested. I said that somewhere along the lines I said I had bought a bunch of destashes. If there was any Bathing Garden destashes the last weekend, I was all over them. As soon as I saw them pop up, I was like, gimme. So I don't think I really cared too much. Like, I looked at them really quick just to make sure the scents were something that I thought that I would like. But really what I wanted to do, and I don't know why I'm doing this again, but I want to test more of the Bathing Garden. I don't know why. I just really am enjoying the scents right now, and I feel like I could still put them to the test. Now, this will probably become some sort of a regular series. I really like doing this. I think my next one that I want to do is either L3 or maybe Tiffany's, because I do have a lot of bags of Tiffany's that I need to get through, or that I want to start trying to melt through. I'm trying to think who else that I have. That L3 is probably the big one that I haven't really tried, but I want to let that sit for a little bit. Who else? I feel like there was one other vendor. Dang it all, and I can't remember for anything right now. Okay, well anyways, that's not what the point of this video is. So I need to keep my brain occupied right now because tomorrow is going to be my daughter's death date, and it's May 10th. So today is May 9th. I don't know when this video will go up, but I just get, like, I'm not a depressed person, but I just get sad. You know, I don't know. You can understand. Like, you get sad when you think about children dying and things like that. And even when anybody tells me, you know, they've lost a child or whatever, I can totally feel their pain and know the grief that they're going through and whatnot. So yeah, so I need to keep myself busy today. I was like, there's a few videos that I want to do. So whether they seem totally like, I don't know, not necessary or whatever, yeah, I don't know, it just helps me somehow. So I'm also approaching my 400th video. After the videos that I uploaded yesterday, I think I was at 398 videos. I was like, what in the hell have I been doing? Like, how many? I don't know. I went back and watched an old Bathing Garden video of mine, and I thought, oh geez, I don't want to watch this, I don't want to watch this, because, you know, you kind of improve over time, I think. Sometimes, maybe, I don't know, maybe in my case I'm getting worse, I don't know. But I went back and I watched it, and I was like, huh, this isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like, it was okay. So and then I also realized that a lot of those clams were from, I looked at the date I made it, and it was 2015. Yeah, it was 2015. And I thought I still have some of those clams, and I remember when I did the Bathing Garden review, I was talking about the clams, those exact clams, and I was trying to figure out how old they were. Well, they were 2 years old. So okay, let's go ahead and jump into the destash. Some of these might get mixed up because I did buy some stuff that I already showed that I did in my other video from that I said thank you to the Bathing Garden friends. So there might be some repeats in here, but so this is a haul, a destash haul of the hauls that I bought this past couple weekends ago, and also stuff I'm going to be testing as well. So we'll just go ahead and jump right in. So the first thing that I found is, well, this is part of a destash. Candy Corn Labyrinth. This I'm sure is from her Scare restock, either last year or the year before. I have no idea. So now this is hilarious. So I got this idea obviously from Things I Love 86. I'm going to try to push that down. I just can't deal with my own handwriting. It was funny because right after I finished doing this, I went on the fan page for the Bathing Garden, and there was another lady on there who did the exact same thing. And I was like, hey, we were like thinking alike on the same exact day. Because as soon as I was done, I saw her post, and I was like, hey. So, but anyways, so for the past 2 days, I've been trying to get the FN things to fit on these labels. Now, you can go and download Avery labels, super easy, but I don't have Microsoft Office, I guess is what they're calling it now, or Microsoft Word. I have like a really chintzy Microsoft Word starter or something or another, and they, for some reason, they don't, what's the word? They don't, what is the word? They're not compatible with the Avery, free Avery label. So I had to go and try to jimmy rig it myself, and it was like, it took me so long to do this. So I don't know how often I'm going to do this, but what a pain in the ass. It's just like, I just can't deal with my own handwriting. It's just too messy, and like my hand starts to cramp, which sounds horrible, but I'm not used to writing anymore. It's kind of sad that we don't really write that much anymore. So yeah, I just couldn't handle. So anyway, so Candy Corn Labyrinth is sugared candy corn blended with mandarin, musk, sugar, and a woodsy violet. I'm glad I do have the scent descriptions though, because that it will make things a lot easier. And I never took the time to really realize that this does have definitely a mandarin citrus note into it, which makes it a little bit nicer, because I have a feeling if I just had straight candy corn, I probably wouldn't like it. And it does kind of have a woodsy note. I'll see what happens on warm and see if that comes out a little bit more. But, oh, also on my nails, these are super cool. Actually, my friend Jenny, who just made a return. Sorry, you can still see the crap on my nails from where I did the dry coat. But this color is called a hot mess, or a hot mess. It's spelled like hot, but it's supposed to be like a hot mess. I put it over my other nail polish color because they were starting to chip, and I was just like, I just need to put something quickly over them. It dries super fast, but I mean, look at that. This is KB Shimmer, by the way. So look at that sparkle. She showed me a picture a long time ago of it. She put it on her nails, and she's like, hey, look what I got. So I guess my haul inspired her to purchase some. But I do find that they chip really easy. I don't know how this one will do, but I do find that some of the KB Shimmers do chip easily, if you're curious. So a Snow Globe World is the other one that I got. And this is buttermint, candy cane, salted caramel, brown sugar, and roasted chestnuts. And I wasn't too happy about like Christmas scents, but honestly, I think these can be warmed at any time. Yeah, this will be a nice refreshing one for summertime, I think. So you really get that buttermint and kind of like a peppermint, and then kind of that bakery undertone going on too. So that one will be nice. So that's part of the D-stash. This other, oh, I love this one. This one, I'm so glad I got this one. Cupid. That's what Cupid looks like on the inside. Is my camera backed up all the way? Let me check. Yep. Okay. Cupid. And Cupid is a sweet jasmine and vanilla blend for a milky floral. So this one is not super heavy on the jasmine. It's just a light jasmine, and it really is milky, like not sweet sugar milk or sweet milk, or it's just got like this softness to it. I really like this. I can't wait to possibly warm this in my daughter's room, in her bathroom. I think that would be pretty. Okay, this one I got from one of the girls that sent me some stuff in my other video, but I have it in my box here, so I'll just talk about it. I don't think I had the scent description before, so I'll just include it here. So it's lush vanilla citrus swirled with a fruity pomegranate base. And this one is such a unique scent to me. You know what? I think I'm mostly getting the pomegranate. That's what it is. That's what I couldn't smell before. I'm not the biggest fan of pomegranate, but I'm going to try it anyways. I'm going to try it and just see. It's not a bad pomegranate, that's for sure. I think this was from, I feel like this was from Karen. I think Karen sent this to me. Thank you, Karen. Complicated. This was part of the D-stash that I purchased. And Complicated is caramel coffee is layered under a blend of coconut, vanilla, chocolate, and crushed pretzels. Also, I keep seeing people saying they can't find scent descriptions for things. I found a lot of people had gotten new samples like Evernight and like, Nevermore and something else. If you go and search, just put the Bathing Garden and the scent you're searching for, she's got a list up. It's pretty extensive, and it has almost all the scents, I think, except for like, there's a few that I had to go search out on my own, but I found every single scent description out there. So this is Complicated, which is super pretty. This one I was like kind of concerned about because I'm not a big fan of caramel, but this is like coffee and you can smell those pretzels. This one's such a good bakery. I really like this one. So that was a good one. Elf Morning Blend, which is dark rich coffee beans, candy cane pieces, milk chocolate, fluffy marshmallow, and peppermint bark. This is just a good like mint coffee. It reminds me of the Starbucks coffee that you get. I think it's a peppermint mocha. That's it. Sort of a peppermint mocha. It's kind of got a little bit more of, I kind of smell some chocolate. This one's good. This is another one I would burn or warm year round. So let's see what else. Oh, Cranberry Fig. I bought a destash from a girl that I don't like love the scents, but I was just like, I just saw it and I just kind of jumped on it. Even though the scents probably really aren't up like my cup of tea, but it's good for testing purposes, so whatever. Cranberry Fig, and I'm always down to try something new or things that I wouldn't normally try. So this is tart cranberries balanced with sweet figs and a touch of citrus, one of my longtime favorite scents. Now, I love fig scents, and love cranberry scents, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to give this a try. So she's actually got a real bell in there. I wonder if it jingles. Like, it's actually a real bell. That's crazy. But that's what it looks like. And love the bell. So this is pretty tart cranberry. Okay, you know what? I am kind of enjoying this. Like, I do smell kind of a fig note coming out. So I do kind of enjoy that. Again, I'll warm this. I'm going to be warming this. So this is definitely a Christmas scent, and I'll probably just do like a cube or two of this just to test it. This is Bah Humbug. I think I had a sample of this actually, and I really liked it. This is Meager Coal from Ebenezer's Fire, Frosty Snow, Pine Cones, and a Sugar Dust. So I guess I'm glad to have this one. Oh yeah, so this is like that, like marshmallow fireside without the marshmallow. You can smell that smokiness. And why did I like this? I warmed it. I don't know. I just like it because like it has like a sort of a manly scent. It just kind of reminds you of like a warm home with a fire going. So that's Bah Humbug. Let's see what else was. Oh, Jack's Apple Frost was from another destash that I purchased. And this is green apples, white vanilla, sugared meringue, and a blast of peppermint. You know, she's got some really amazing blends. Like, I'm so peeved that I've missed all this since I went on a hiatus, a Bathing Garden hiatus. But look at that apple in there. I mean, there's no, kidding that she's got, no kidding. There is no kidding. There's no doubt that she has some of the prettiest clamshells ever. And I know a lot of people would say, well, it doesn't matter if they're pretty, do they throw? And on my last warm review, I did find that a lot of them were perfect. So I'm excited to try a second batch, I guess. And yeah, this one's really good. I'm not the biggest fan of apples, but this is like a slight toned down apple. And you get a lot of the peppermint in there. Well, not too much. It's just like it's kind of soft. It's not too strong on any one thing. So I like that a lot, actually. As far as not liking apple scents, I can deal with that one. Love and Madness was another one that I got in the D-stash. I don't buy a lot of D-stashes these days. I don't really follow the D-stash boards, but I've been looking lately because there's some things I've been on the hunt for. So Love and Madness is a beautiful fruity floral that blends juicy berries and lush white flowers. Now sometimes with the Bathing Garden, I don't necessarily love her berry. I don't know why. I mean, it's okay. It's kind of like a floral berry is what I'm getting. Maybe it'll change on warm. You never know. So I'm gonna test that bad boy. This one I got when I first started in wax, like my very first Bathing Garden order. I remember I got this and I thought I was gonna like it and I ended up destashing it. And now I'm really glad I have it again because I do love these kind of scents. Sugar crystals, rock candy. This is Ringmasters Pear. Sugar crystals, rock candy, ripe berries, and a hint of effervescent bubbles. This reminds me a lot of Elf from Super Tarts a little bit. Just look at how much glitter is on that. Holy crap. One thing I do notice too when I am using these is that glitter kind of falls everywhere when you're trying to break them apart, so you do have to be kind of careful. Yeah, it's sort of like Elf, except it's not. It's kind of a little bit more of a fizzy note than Elf. Elf is a little more candy-like. This is more mature, I think. Yeah, that's a good word. It's a more mature scent, I think. I like that one a lot. Smitten Diaries, another one that I had in the very beginning and I didn't like it. I think I ended up destashing it, but I'm glad to have it back now. Coconut flakes, golden vanilla, and whipped cream is kissed with a garden of white winter flowers. Isn't that funny how we like our noses change? Like we think we're not going to like something. I really need to stop destashing. Well, I know certain scents I'm not going to like for sure, but I don't do destashes that often anyways. I just did a bunch on my channel a while ago, but I try really hard not to destash. So there's that. And on some of these, the coconut is pretty strong in there. This one's actually really pretty. It's not like coconut like suntan lotion. It's like a true, well, it's like a sweet coconut. You really get those flowers too. Like not floral, but it's nice. I do notice that on some of these clam shells, like here, I'll try to show you here. Like you can kind of see how they're getting a little bit like deteriorated. So it's weird. I've had clamshells from different vendors. I feel like, did I get the Contortionist from somebody? I can't remember. I think I did. I'll just show this one really quick. The Contortionist, bottom layer of green tea and ginger crystals topped with cherry. No, I did get this from someone. I do remember now. So I already talked about that one, but I gotta move my leg. My leg's falling asleep here. So, okay, so I'll just go through really quick the ones that I've already received. Tea with mango and mint and Venetian Spa. So what I did is I just labeled them, and you can see my first oopsie. I tried to do these with these little bears on them, and it was a total fail. I don't know what happened. Freshly brewed white tea leaves are rounded out with mint and ripe mango. Oh, the dog's on the couch. He doesn't belong up there. Every time the dog gets up on the couch, I always have to vacuum. Like the same day, or it drives me nuts. Just another project to add to my list today. This one I don't get a lot of the mango. I get mostly mint and that white tea. So again, warming will be the true test. Venetian Spa is one of my favorite. I think I asked her to put this in her next restock because I love this scent. This scent is really nice. It says sparkling grapefruit, sweet olives, and fresh watercress. And it's weird, like you do get like that slight grapefruit. And oddly you get like kind of like an olive note, but it's not bad. It's not bad like you would think. This one's really pretty. I can't wait to warm this one. This is gonna be a favorite. Also from the destash, I think, crap. That's just great. I was like, I know I labeled that. Mrs. Cratchit's Christmas pudding is rich cake, plums, raisins, shredded carrots, brown sugar, cinnamon with vanilla brandy drizzled over top, I think is what this is supposed to say. This one was a little bit too long for my label. And this one, I noticed the clamshell starting to go south. Why will that label not stay on there? Damn you. Get on there. So, okay, so here's what that's what the clamshell is starting to look like. So, this one is not as heavy and strong as you would think it would be. So, I'm interested to warm this to see if it comes out at all in the, I'll probably warm it in the kitchen. I don't know, I can't remember if I already did Jeez, can I speak? Magician's Bonfire, Bonfire Wisps, Lavender, and Chamomile Sugar Crystals. Like I said, I'm getting confused between the ones that I got from the Bathing Garden video friends to the ones that I got from D-Stashes. I can't remember, so I'm just going to talk about it anyway because it's going to be in my testing pile. Magician's Bonfire. And this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I love that blue and purple contrast. That's lovely. I feel like I do remember talking about this one because I remember it kind of reminded me of Dream Cream a little bit from Lush. But it's got that bonfire note to it, so it's a little bit different. Obviously, Dream Cream doesn't have a fire scent to it. So that one's going to be pretty. Chic Summer. This is, you know what? I think somebody added this one. Yeah, Margaret added this. I have a horrible memory, you guys, so if I mess up, I'm so sorry. Creamy vanilla is blended with sparkling peaches and strawberries. So that is what that one looks like. Again, with the berry note. Actually, this says sparkling peaches and strawberries. Well, that would be considered berries, or the strawberries would. Oh, you know what I'm smelling? I smell the peach. You know what? Now that I recognize that as peach, it smells better to me than if I just smelled it on its own. How funny. That's hilarious. There is kind of like a sparkling note to it, kind of like a little bit of a fizz. Winter Palace, I saw my friend Canada Kim talking about this one. She loves this one. So this one is French lavender, winter berries, vanilla, pomegranate, strawberries, icy peppermint, and hints and tea of sugar. Holy crap. There's a lot of stuff in there. This one is just, I smell the peppermint. What else do I smell in here? My nose right now is picking up peppermint. Just a slight hint of peppermint. Although I think just everything blended in there makes it hard for your nose to pick up any one thing. It is a really pretty scent. I'm going to warm it and see if I like it as much as Kim does. The other Kim. And okay, Poison Apothecary. This is hot mold apple cider with a woody undertone. I did have this one before. I've had it for, I think I've had like 2 or 3 that I've done warm reviews on. This one always throws really well for me. The only thing about this one is it's just a little bit like, it's not that special to me. Just because you can get hot mold ciders from like anybody, or apple ciders or whatever. I don't necessarily know that I pick up a woody undertone from this. This is another one where the clamshell is going kind of bad. Yeah, I mean, it just smells like a mold hot apple cider to me. It's like nothing special. This is to me, that's one of her least like original clams, but people like it, I guess. Starlight Sodapop, a bubbling citrusy Sodapop with vanilla and light woods. I think I already talked about this one because I think this came from, who did this come from? I don't remember. It was either Margaret or Karen. I don't know. I have to go back and watch the video and see. So this one kind of, like when I initially talked about it, I was like, It's definitely a cola scent. It's different than her Faded Opulence though. Her Faded Opulence is more like a warm clove cola scent. This one is more like, it's weird when you smell the bottom, you can kind of smell what smells kind of like a soapy note, but I do smell the citrus. I guess that's the vanilla and light woods. That one's very interesting. That's a very interesting concept to mix cola and a light woodsy note and a vanilla. So that one should be interesting. I'm interested to go for that one. And then, okay, so I have a bunch of samples that I'm going to be reviewing. I'm not going to go through all of them because I've already talked, like I already did a haul on them. I'm just going to try to find the ones that I think I got from, well, I'll just talk about like carrot cake, for instance. So I did label the samples as well just to make it easy for me. I think this might be a new thing for me. Like, I think I might try to do this with all of my things that don't have labels on it, because it was kind of relaxing to do this, although I was frustrated for like the first 2 days, but once I kind of figured it out, it was okay. So carrot cake, I really want to try this because she claims it's on her website, I think it says something like the best carrot cake ever. I'm not feeling this one, so I'm gonna warm this one and see. I got another Glacier Blue from one of the destashes that I bought, so I have 2 now. And this is a refreshing peppermint scent that surprises with menthol, musk, and slight citrus notes. And this one is like almost medicinal. I think that menthol. Yeah. You know, this one will be good in the bedroom because the dog likes to sleep in there and we need something like super strong in there. I think Sleepy was from the Destash haul. I feel like I talked about it though. Pink sugar, peppermint, and vanilla. See, what happened is when I initially did that video, I did include my destashes at the end. And then I just didn't feel like adding it because I felt like I went through them really fast and I didn't have scent notes and all that other crap. So I might have talked about, I might be remembering that I talked about it in the video that I didn't upload. So this is just really good. This is more pepperminty to me. Like, I don't really get a lot of pink sugar. So that is a sample as well. What other samples did I get? Oh, this one, let me talk about this one. This is from Karen, I believe. But I didn't have the scent notes. Vanilla tonka bean, lime citrus, and sugary sweet white floral. I love this one. I need more of this in my life. I just really like the scent of that one. You do get lime, which I normally don't like lime scents, but that one to me just smells really nice. That'll be good for a bathroom melts. Let's see, I've already talked about lacquered lollipops. That's in my stash to test. Do I have anything else in here that was not talked about? Well, let me just move these back. Ah, geez, this is gonna be a hot mess. Let me just try to put this in front of the camera. So this is my sample box here. This is in a, just try to move it. So this is what's in there. And I made a mess again. Okay, so that is what I'm gonna be testing for the next couple weeks. Yeah, I'm in like full on declutter mode right now as well. After I get done with these videos, I'm like ready to like just do it. So I don't know, like I don't know, like my videos might slow down for like a week or two and then I'll be back, but I'm gonna try to keep up with warm reviews and all that. And my destination wax order just shipped too, so I should have that in a few days. Okay, I will be back and if you're interested in me testing a vendor, like I said, I have Tiffany's, and somebody requested, I believe, a while ago. I have Tiffany's, and I also have L3. So if you're interested in one of those, maybe comment down below which one you'd like to see first. Yeah, maybe do that. Or if there's a vendor, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. Just whatever. Just comment whatever you want. I always enjoy hearing from you guys. You guys know that. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with another video. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.